Hi everyone, this is your favorite dango-loving Shintoist, Reigetsu, again. In this channel, I explain about all the gods of Japan written in our sacred text of the Kojiki in chronological order and everything there is to transmit about Shinto, a philosophy and religion not well understood. Today, I will be explaining about the fourth god to have appeared in the Kojiki, one of the elder gods, Umashi-Ashikabi-Hikoji-no-Kami, the solo, formless, shapeless, sexless god of life, growth, and vitality. As we continue with the Kojiki, the next sentence reads as the following. 次に国若く受ける油のごとくして、クラゲなす漂えるとき、足首のごとく燃え上がるものによりてなりませぬ神の皆は、Umashi-Ashikabi-Hikoji-no-Kami. This sentence, written in ancient Japanese, means that the young Japan was not consolidated and it was like oil floating on water, and as if jellyfishes were drifting and wandering the vast ocean, and suddenly, from deep beneath, as if a budding reed coming out from the ocean, sprouted a very healthy and powerful god. Its name was Umashi-Ashikabi-Hikoji-no-Kami. Let's dissect its awesome name.
Smithers, hand me that ice cream scoop.
Ice cream scoop?
Damn it, Smithers. This isn't rocket science, it's brain surgery.
Umashi can mean delicious, but here it means splendid or beautiful as a eulogy. In the Mie prefecture, they call the prefecture Umashi-kuni, or the Umashi land, which comes from the ancient Yamato song, which sings about the beauty of it from the Kamio era, the age of the gods. Ashi, or water reed, is a tall plant that grows near rivers and lakes, which can be very useful for thatching when we make the roofs of the traditional Japanese houses and for making ships out of it. If you leave the water reeds left unchecked, they grow like weeds, which means that the gods have given us an abundance of what we need. This plant can also be called yoshi. Ashi and yoshi are the same thing. So, why give it two names for the same plant? Because ashi sounds like ashi, which can mean bad.
Drugs are bad.
So, to give this plant a positive kotodama, check out what kotodama is by clicking the video above. The ancestors of Japan gave it another name, yoshi, which sounds like good. The deep meaning behind this is, whatever it is that you have, you can do positive things or negative things with it. A kitchen knife was invented to cut food for cooking, but the kitchen knife can also be misused to cause bodily harm. It's what you decide to do with it that counts. Our ancestors understood this concept and knew that everything in this universe, even human experiences, can be taken as good or bad depending on how one sees it. Maybe one of the original names of Japan, Toyoashihara no Nakatsukuni, which means the middle kingdom or country of the abundant water reed field, came from this god. Kabi is cognate with mold, so Ashikabi can simply mean a reed bud or something that buds and ferments. Hiko, or hiko, like I have mentioned in my past video, means strong or an outstanding man. Ha! You said this god had no sex and now you say it's a man.
Gotcha, bitch!
Busted, Reigetsu. See how woke I am?
Beta!
Yes, I know what I said. This god does not have a sex, so the word man in the name will be the symbolism or the honorific of the male or the yang energy. This simply means a yang energy god, which symbolizes the father figure of the tree of life, which was the beginning of life in Japan. Thus, this god, which deifies the vitality of all living things in Japan, is symbolized by the water reed bud. Ji, or ji, can mean nutrient-rich earth or mud where it sprang out from. I know ji means slow, but in ancient Japanese, the Yamato language, any word that had the same pronunciation could have had the same meaning. It was the kanji that distinguished the words and clarified its specific meanings way later on. Also, kohiji, the anagram of hikoji, can mean mud altogether. But simply put, the name Umashi-Ashikabi-Hikoji-no-Kami means the yang energy god that grows powerfully and splendidly, symbolized by a water reed spurring out from the nutrient-abundant earth. This god was very much like the Zoka Sanshin, and I repeat, did not have a shape, form, nor sex. Please check out my other goofy video on them to find out what these gods are. It was a totally independent god, meaning this god was also just pure energy. Umashi-Ashikabi-Hikoji-no-Kami is the god of the root of life, or life itself, vitality, and growth. Speaking in biology terms, this god will be the amino acids, which is the root of life. This is the god that forms the shape of all living things. This will be the Japanese god of creation, not only that of life, but also of consciousness and of manifestation of your dreams. One needs a consciousness to imagine to have one's dreams materialized. Dreams that are manifested are also creations. Thus, some deduce that it was this god, which was the creator god of us, Utsushiki Aohitogusa, the Japanese, and was not Izanagi nor Izanami no Okami. More on that in other videos. I will explain in details when it appears later on in the Kojiki in another video, but curiously, in the Nihon Shoki, our other official history textbook, it never once appears. In the Arufumi, Volume 1, the supplement volume of the Nihon Shoki, which is the explicatory notes of what some specific families, regions, or clans believe, it is the first god to appear instead of the fourth and instead of Ame no Minakanushi no Kami. So, to some, Umashi-Ashikabi-Hikoji-no-Kami is considered to be the Big Bang itself. Where to go visit this mysterious god? Very few places honor Umashi-Ashikabi-Hikoji-no-Kami. The most famous ones are these four: Izumo Taisha in Izumo City in the Shimane Prefecture, Ukishima Jinja in Toon City in the Ehime Prefecture, Takami Jinja in Kitakyushu City in the Fukuoka Prefecture with the rest of the elder gods, the Koto-Amatsu-Kami, Mononobe Jinja in Oda City in the Shimane Prefecture. And there is another really important hidden shrine honoring it in the Mie Prefecture that I am not allowed to tell.
I know something I won't tell, I won't tell, I won't tell, I know something I won't tell, nya 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 nya.
Sorry, Shintoist secret. No website talks about this shrine, so don't waste your time investigating. Umashi-Ashikabi-Hikoji-no-Kami helps you with the abundance of agriculture, business, and health, but most importantly for the health of the feet, because ashi, although means water reed here, sounds like ashi or foot or feet in Japanese. The same principle of the ancient Japanese language, the Yamato language that I have mentioned earlier, also applies here. Then this god must be the favorite god of all the podologists. That's it for this god. Thanks for watching. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. I appreciate all of you for doing so. And coming up, Ame no Tokotachi no Kami, the god of the homeostasis of Takamahara, the exclusive dimension of the Japanese gods. So please stay tuned. And as always, Yasaka!